Well, madam, the thing is, nobody something where they hide again. The thing is, madam, me, I'll talk my own. I don't know for their own. Madam, I don't tire. Every day, person will just walk out for us. Come here, come sit down. Just they look each other, they press for. No, I know you take time to come here now.
Now, a lot of people think ideally, right, what everybody wants is a place where they are working and they are not doing anything, but they are paying them. But in reality, that's not true. People actually want to work. It's why whenever I say employers talk about how lazy people are, maybe you are really hiring the wrong people, but people actually like working. But they like working in places where their work shows results. So apparently there's a part 2. So more shit has gotten really heated. So I want to even see what happens. Everybody's like against the guy. The guy too talks, eh? He too talk. Oh my god. Oh, she's crying. Oh, now I can't really drag her like I'll drag her. Well, why are you crying, bro? Like, see, I think people don't get it right. This is the price, like, and then I don't think crying in front of them is going to help your case. It's just going to make you look even weak, because there's an authority you're supposed to have as an employer. You need to keep. I used to cry. Let me let you know. I'm not advocating don't cry. I used to cry. In fact, I cried as recent as 2 weeks ago. Serious cry. But I did not come online to come and cry. I did not show anybody. And it's something that happened at work that made me cry. But you have to cry. Cry, let it go, but not like this. Not like this. Not in front of them. At least not in front of them. It doesn't help. That guy should be arrested for real. He said it's not something that you cry. Okay, this guy is not a good person. I've seen enough. This guy is not a good person. He's not a good person. He says, I know, like, that's not something you should cry now. He's right, but like you should not say it in front of her like that. Child. I like the guy. The guy is standing on his horse because he's like, see, you're crying is nice, but yeah, like, I need money, bro. And then, but you see the ladies, they got them good with that cry. They've dropped tears now. They're like, oh my God, I can't leave. See, you cannot emotionally blackmail people to working for you. What's going on here is actually emotional blackmail. Like, we don't leave our houses to please other people. We leave our houses every morning because we want something for ourselves. I'm not waking up 5 a.m. to come and hustle for somebody. I have family at home. They are the ones that keep me going. As much as we like each other in the company, I like you and all. That's why I say we are not family. I know my family. I like some, I don't like some. So I don't really want to add more people inside. So it's really selfish of you as an employer to actually expect people to come and work for you for free or not get some kind of value. So value is not always money. I need to also specify that value is not always money. So we're not saying, oh, it has to always be money, because if you're working in a company and all you do is money, you won't get as much fulfillment, and you might not see as much career growth. You might see more money growth. But there's a technique people teach nowadays, how you job hop into greater heights. I don't know how that works, but if you want to build something lasting, it's better you build more solid relationship, right? So yeah, you can't really cry and people will just pity you and stay. Because imagine you have to fire someone and they start crying. Are you going to keep them because they cried? It won't work. Your business is just going to be any other business if tears is what sways everybody. So I don't know if you can arrest people for not doing the 1 month thing. It's possible. Nigeria can be like that. But also, you can sue them though. Most people won't like being sued. But I think a better way would have been just negotiate. If you really need them that bad. And this is why, as an employer, if you're running a business, you need to design your business in a way that it's not dependent on people. Like at least setting like 2-3 people, like, and then your environment is not the type that will make everybody want to quit. So if one person wants to quit, they can actually quit and your business can keep pushing, right? So your business has to be like reliant. If it has to rely on somebody, this somebody should be you. So if your business has to rely on like 1 or 2 people for it to stand, that 1 or 2 persons should be you and your business partner. At least when you are still small, that you really need people to keep it going, it should be you and your business partner, not staff you employed. If not, yeah, you might have to do this. Like, I can't hear anybody. You should calm down, Joe. You know, maybe, I don't know if it's something you are responsible for, but that's the part she can take. Another part is negotiate. Negotiate with them. It's really not as crazy as this video is making it look at. Someone wants to leave, you kind of measure it, because Nigerians don't regard documentation as they should. So Nigeria is not one of those countries where people like follow documents to the letter. So if you're a business in Nigeria, you have to understand that fact. I remember, so there was this lady we did one deal with, draft a whole ass contract. This woman violated the hell out of that contract, back to back to back. There was no clause in that contract she did not personally look at and say, I must violate you. Every damn thing in that contract. And then it was so funny, right? We actually involved police. What happened is they were arrested and let her go, because you can't really, so violating contracts sometimes is not really a criminal offense like that, depending on the context. So and then she was elderly. She was like in her 60s or 70s then. So when police come or soldier or whatever you bring, they will now look at her like, but this is an elderly, this is your mother now. You know how Nigeria, this is your mother, you should not be fighting with her. You know what I did? I went to apologize. I try to remember, I bought drinks, I went to give her and I prostrated on the floor to apologize to her. It's not because I was sorry. It was because I've looked at the card before my table and I knew that was my best possible move. And there's no reason why my ego should ask me to do anything other than that. So I apologize and see how much I can get back. And that's how business works. So you look at the cards on your table and you move accordingly. So if you can sue. I'm in court. We have quite a number of court cases currently. There's one of them that is just silly. Some guy we're in court with, he clearly can't win the case, but his ego will not allow him to apologize. Don't be that guy. I was watching this series, House of Cards. Kevin Spacey. Oh my God. Underwood. 10/10. Those niggas, they know how to play the game. So the game is you check your cards and you work what's on your card. There's no hypothetical, reality cards. Okay, can I sue? If I sue, this is what will happen. Okay, no. Can I negotiate? She'll have a better time negotiating with these guys than suing them. Hey, what's up? I really need you to stay for a month. Within this month, I can hire somebody. But I know you don't want to stay. But okay, see, can I give you extra 2,000 or extra 5,000, extra 10,000 for you to stay? And they might stay or they might not. And if they go, you need to plan so that next time when something like this does not happen again. So business is really looking at the reality and the facts and then working with it. No wonder people always complaining it's hard to do business in Nigeria. I feel like because they have this delusional expectation of what business is supposed to be like. So don't compare your business in Nigeria with business in the US. You work with the reality on ground. This is your reality. That's when people complain, oh, you can't get an investor. My nigga, people are building business in Nigeria regardless. So what works in Nigeria? So she might sue them, but I don't know if she'll like get much. Look at this guy. Look at him. I don't think you can get much out of this guy. This guy, if police even catch him, I'm sure it might not be it might not be the first time he's getting arrested. So generally, personally, I wouldn't have employed him in the first place. But since she went through that route, suing this guy is a long shot. So there's no need to even threaten. And that's with threats. I generally don't make threats. I'd rather just do it. So if I'm going to sue you, I won't threaten you with lawsuits. You just wake up one morning and there's a lawsuit. If I'm going to fire you, I won't go around threatening to fire you every day for like a week. You will just wake up and I'll actually fire you. Will I warn you? Yes, but I will not threaten you. Because threat to me does not make any sense. Because I will only threaten you. I threaten rarely. It's because I really don't want to do it. Because threats puts me in a bad place. So if I threaten I'm going to fire you, now you have notice to do. If you want to do me something, you now know exactly how to do it. You can start planning your plan. So if you know I'm going to fire you, I've already told you I'm going to fire you, you're already prepared. You're like, okay, what can I take? What can I do? So I'd rather just keep quiet and just warn you normally over and over again. And if you insist that all those warnings are not enough, until I shout like this woman, because this is what people want. When people say I fire all of a sudden, this is what they want me to do first. This drama. They want this drama. They want me to maybe I'll cry. Maybe if I cry for you now you're going to say, this Mr. Bright has gone through a lot. Actually listen to him. This is the drama. It's funny, right? People actually expect you to do this, and I don't, because why? And I do all this drama for what? Funny enough, I've even done some variation of this drama with some people, and they still didn't take it as a hint. Wait, it's true. Why are they not supporting him? I thought they all discussed this together. They left this guy out to board. I swear, they left him out to board. Why didn't they attack him? I thought it's all of them that want to resign. Why didn't they attacking him? Try. Well, karma, I don't know. Karma is like, I don't know exactly. Like, if karma works, we know a lot of global leaders that karma should have gotten by now. So I don't really have much faith in karma. So if he starts his own business and he knows how to run his business, right, he won't go through this. Like, he won't go through. This is why I really think we need to pursue knowledge. I did a video recently about how I made it in business, and I talked about how I read over 100 business books. I know, for this one's fact, somebody will enter my DM and be like, Bright, Alpha, show me the way. And I'll give them 5 book recommendation, and they will actually laugh. I remember, like, I know like 3 people that have done this. They will actually laugh, like, guy, why they whine me now? Actually, show me the actual way now. And I'm like, that's the way. Like, do you think I just appeared there? It's knowledge. People have built businesses before. I'm currently reading this book, Made in America, by Sam Walton. He used to be the richest man in America at the time. That was in like maybe 80s or 70s. And then the stories from childhood, what he did, how he did it, every detail. He's the one saying it. And this book, you can buy it, I can buy it. Basically, you might not be able to sit down with Dangote to talk to him about business, but Dangote can write a book where you can read and get his opinion on business. That's the idea of reading or watching videos or all those things. So if you do all those things, you'll be in a better place. And then you'll not resort to this whole chaos. I just remember one story. I was saying your staff will do this story. I remember one time I was having an issue with some people in one of the properties I managed. Very funny story. This was 2020 or 2019. I think 2020. So one of the girls now came to the office to start shouting. They were students. They shouting in my office. So I asked her to leave the office. So she left. She was like, oh, one day you will come to my office and I will ask you to leave. I'm like, you think this is fucking Nollywood? What is going to happen is one day you still come and I ask you to leave again. Like, that mindset does not take anybody anywhere. You think that's how life works. See, you have to be able to look at life as the fact that it is and then work with that. So all this course, one day your staff will do it to you. It might not happen. If he does it better, it will not happen. So don't rely on karma, right? If you want to build a business, karma is not what you should rely on. Oh, I feel bad. Actually, I feel bad for her. Small. You know what case for me? Can I employ this guy? I'm not. He go show me shake it too. I don't like him that much, but Yeah, like this might not damage his reputation as much as it will damage her reputation. Because I want to ask, would you work with this woman? Like after seeing this video, would you actually want to work in this company that is going through all this? Because I don't know, it doesn't seem like they're paying them well. I mean, would you be the one to go and nicely run the company for her? So if you're in the comment section angry that I don't support her, I want to ask you that question. Would you actually go work for her and then help her build the business for maybe free? Sorry, let's go back. I think she just said something. I don't cut out. Did you hear what she said now? If you hear how I pray about this business every day. I did a video about it, Christians. I pray about this business every day. That is where your strength is. It's learn to learn how to do business every day. Brag about, I read about business every day. Not I pray about business every day. Praying about business every day will not move your business forward. Reading about business every day can. Going for a course about running a business can. We have Lagos Business School there. Plenty courses available online, free save, YouTube. I watch about business every day. That can help your business. Not this one. That's why you are here crying, because 3 people were resigning. Oh, that was me. Sorry. But this guy is to chill for real. Well, let's see. I'd like to hear did she get him arrested? You know, I had someone threatening me like this too. So when I dropped out of school, I had one of my uncles call me. I was like, he's going to get me arrested. And then he's going to get police to take me back to class. And I'm like, that would be nice. You know, police escort every day, because I don't understand. If you take me to class today with the police, tomorrow the police will come and take me to class again. Then I just have police escort at this point. Like, so every day, I think people in class will actually like, this guy they call police come class. That's what it should just be. So if you use police to bring someone to work, okay, when customers come to talk to that person now, you also bring police to force him to sell, or like whatever his job is. If somebody wants to leave the company, the worst thing you want to do is beg them to stay, or worse, force them to stay, because clearly that's what's destroying your business. Because if you have people that don't want to work, they will just not work. Like, you can't force somebody. Like, this is not North Korea. Like, even North Korea has to give some kind of incentive, like hunger. So in North Korea, for them to work, you get food. So if you don't work, you don't get food. At least there's that incentive. So at least to make them ginger to work, or they will say they will kill your family. You can't use police bring someone to work for you. Okay, where the police go, what happened? Like, no strategy. There is no strategy in this thing. See, this is why we started this page, is to push that knowledge is more important in business. Know what you are doing. Know what you are doing. If you are going to hire people, know what you are doing. You don't want to hire people and then start taking them astray into gutter. It's terrible. It's very terrible. And I can say this with all my full chest, because I also built a business in Nigeria. There were times where paying salaries was hard for me too. Or people working in the company I was building was not the most glamorous thing. But we made it work. We made it work with deals. I remember that time, there was something we did, very interesting. So we don't pay high salaries, but if you work with us, you get free accommodation. That was so interesting. How were we able to pull it off? We were managing a property then, and we were able to reserve some space for our staff. So salary was very low, but you get a house. And we realized that, oh my God, that is enough for a lot of people to actually work. In fact, now people have been pushing, we should bring it back. Housing crisis, you don't go far now. We can't even afford it. It's cheaper to pay salaries now. It's just a whole lot cheaper to actually just pay people their salary. So, but then that was a thing, because we had that place and we could use them as leverage. And then we made sure we had some kind of leverage to bring people in. And when we didn't have any leverage, we were like, oh, can you get shares in the company? Shares does not cost you anything. Give them shares your profits. So this lady that is talking, give them shares when business is now going well. So this is why I will also not tolerate someone that wants to choke cancer in my eye. So now that money is now coming, I want to choke in my eye. I will not ask you to work for free. But you too, when the extra money come to me, don't come and look inside my room, please. Let's all know how we are doing this business thing. So if you want to avoid things like that, I think we have videos on hiring, we have videos on firing, I've given tons of book recommendation. Knowledge is power. See, you just need knowledge. That's what you need. Knowledge, not sympathy, not tears, you need knowledge. And when you don't have knowledge, you'll just be throwing punches in the air. So when you notice something like this happening in your company, this is what you do. You go and find what don't you know. And then when you know it, you'll be able to do it better. So I hope this video helped you. So share, like, don't tag out. I don't want to hurt her feelings, but she needs to hear this. But yeah, knowledge is what will help you. Once you have enough knowledge, you'll be, maybe if she sees this video, she'll chase me with police too. I would like to see how that plays out. Let's see who for police who will win. I'm just joking. Maybe tomorrow I'll make an apology video to her. Please help me. Like, what's all this guy they arrested? Speedality. Maybe if I don't do like 2 weeks for jail, I go come and apologize. But my point is, bullying people will not help you keep your staff, right? If you want to keep people to work for you, that won't help. So learn, build a good work culture. Build a very good work culture, and people actually want to stay, and then pay people. Actually pay them. When you pay people well, they'll be fine. So thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video.